Yo, you know what? This is something that I don't see people talking about on YouTube, and it's something that needs to be talked about. People don't talk about all the scamming, the fraud that comes with having a Shopify store. You get so much people, yeah, that are, when my Shopify store wasn't, performing okay, I didn't get no one messaged me. All of a sudden I got 500-600 people messaging me a daytime. Oh, they can do this for my store, they can do this for me. Everybody's a professional. One thing happened the other day. So I had a professional. So I gave them permission to do whatever with my store because they said they can help my store to generate sales and whatever. So after that professional fixed the store and everything, I had 20 more professional message me and telling me, oh, I can fix your store, I can make your store best, your store is not generating no sales because of this, and that, and that. So I said to them, but you know what? You know the same thing that you're telling me. A professional told me the same thing, and I let them fix it. What you see there, I didn't do it. It was a professional, one a Shopify professional expert or whatever they want to say. They're the one that fixed my store. And so you're telling me that you're better than that professional. And the list goes on. You could get 100 professional to fix your store and you could be generating 1 million, whatever. You're going to have 1 million people telling you that your store is rubbish. They can do this. And these are some of the stuff that Shopify don't warn you about. A lot of them are fraud. A lot of them are disgusting, despicable people that just want to catch vulnerable people out and rob them blindly, make you spend a lot of money. And this is something that you don't hear about, while running a Shopify store. For the past 3-4 weeks, I have to be deleting at least 100 messages a day where people who some of them are pretending that they're from Shopify, telling me, oh, if you don't listen to what the Shopify expert is saying, we're gonna have to deactivate your website. Your website is your Shopify store is not making no money, and I'm the expert that can fix it, and this and that and that. These are stuff that I'm getting. And I'm saying Shopify is not warning people about a lot of these people. Oh, and they say the next thing that they say, oh, you have to be assigned to a professional Shopify professional, or else your store is gonna be deactivated and stuff like that. So you know what I tell them? I said deactivate it, because when Shopify is telling me to open up a store, they didn't tell me that I have to have a expert telling me how to run my store. And you can't force me to have people to run my store or fix my store for me. You get what I mean? I don't care how much of a professional them people are. I want to learn. I want to do it myself. And if it means me losing the store, losing the money, losing whatever, that should be my business. There should be nobody forcing me to have an expert, as they claim, to be fixing my store or getting me sales, because I've had expert fixing my store, had me spending money. I lost 168 pounds. This is why I'm bitter with Shopify. I lost 100 because a so-called expert had me spend money, send money. And when I realized, because I thought that it was somebody from Shopify because they pretended that they were a Shopify representative. I lost 168 pounds, and that's pissed me off. You get what I mean? I'm angry. I'm angry with Shopify about it. And I still have people messaging me same way. Even I've blocked people. They've come. And another thing I've read on Shopify, do not let anybody, sorry about this, don't let anybody message you and telling you to get in contact with them on WhatsApp from Shopify. Go read up on Shopify and they'll tell you, you know, they don't want you to talk to anybody on Shopify on WhatsApp. Don't do it. So be warned. Be warned. One of the fraudsters them out there pretending to be Shopify representative. I don't care. Even them one, a lot of people you see, oh, I'll help you build a store, because nobody, none of them, they'll show you a loads of bull. It don't care what you're selling. None of them can generate, you know, certain amount of sales unless it's gonna happen. You don't matter. You could advertise from now till next week. They can't do it. And this is something that I've known from doing and trying. A lot of these people are selling you guys a story. And that's what they're meant to do because they want to make their own money. There's no honest people online at the moment. There's no honest people online at the moment. And on Shopify, oh, there are thieves on there. Like I said, I lost a lot of money on Amazon. I made a lot of money, and I ended up losing a lot of money on there because to me, Amazon is they're thieves as well. That's how I see it, me personally. For someone who wants it, there's people who said they've been successful on there. You know, kudos to you. You know, like me, like I said, I was successful on Amazon. I was making £500 a week in profit on Amazon. The problem I don't like with them is as soon as they see you making a bit of money on your stuff, then they decide to mind that they're gonna sell it. And then because people are, you know, the mentally they go for that product. You could be selling them the same product, giving them great services and whatever for a year. And the minute they see that sign that says Amazon right beside your name, beside your listing, your name might be John Pens, and you're selling 50,000 of these a day, people will be buying it. But the minute they see Amazon Pens, they stop buying from you and buy from Amazon. Like, you've not been giving them a proper service for how long without any problems. And that's what people do. Amazon knows that. And that's how they take your money. That's how I lost my money on Amazon. Because like I was making a lot of money on coffee cups. Got even to, I was ranked number 2. That's where I was ranked. And the minute the people see the Amazon start selling the same bamboo coffee cups that I was selling, my sales disappeared. I had a warehouse full of cups. And I went from selling, I would say, over 40 a week to selling one or two a month. That's what happened. You get what I mean? So there's no, a lot of these people that come on here and tell you these rubbish, a lot of them are telling you rubbish on here about how much money they're making, how much money you can make. You make the money quick and you lose it just as quick. I'm telling you. Guys, thank you guys. I hope that I've helped somebody. Be wary. I'm not telling you don't do it because you can make money. Some of us got the luck, some of us don't. But be wary and be wary of the scammers them on all of these sites. And just know that you're in for a long haul. And these people, worse if you're selling your own brand like me. I'm selling my own brand, my own branded stuff. As you can see, the Board Members Inc. That's my brand. I sell my own stuff. So to survive on Shopify selling my own stuff, it's hard. And people don't tell you about this. If you want to start to sell your own brand anywhere, it's hard. And a lot of people won't tell you this, but I'm just here to tell you about the scammers and all the fake people that try to infiltrate your selling platform or just try to steal from you. And you know the worst thing about it, a lot of these people, they don't even really care that you're someone who's starting from nothing or starting from zero. Because me, like I said, I lost nearly £18,000 on Amazon, and that's from having a warehouse with a product that stopped selling because Amazon started selling the same product as me. um from someone hacking my Amazon site and taking a lot of money out of my bank account and buying whatever. And I didn't get no help from the police nor Amazon or from people buying your product from Amazon and saying that they didn't get it. Amazon giving them back their money and you lose your money. As there's still at least 5 pairs of trainers. We're talking 150, 200 pounds, 180 pound trainers that are still supposedly should be on its way back to me that I didn't get back because they got their money from Amazon A to Z, and Amazon didn't care much about what I had to think. They just say, "Oh, you'll make that money back," which I didn't. And these, yeah, might sound bitter right now, but these are facts. I'm telling you, these are facts. Over 5, 6 years worth of experience dealing with Amazon and eBay and now Shopify. And you wouldn't believe me, I pay for all of these sites, and I don't pay for Depop and I don't pay for Vinted, and I make more money on Depop and Vinted than I do on all three sites put together. I make more money on them right now. eBay, I just take all of my stuff off eBay because it don't make no sense that you have a listing. Let's say you buy an item. Let's say you buy this pen here and you pay £1.50 for this pen. They're charging you insertion fee. If this pen don't get sold for 6 weeks, you pay eBay insertion fee the price of this pen. So you selling this pen is worth nothing. It belongs to eBay because every 2 weeks you have to pay insertion fee, and they jump up and they tell you, "Oh, you don't have to pay a fee on this, or you don't have to pay." And then when you sell it, you get final charge fee, final sale fee, a whole lot of fees that you're paying, which is gonna cost more than the £1.50 that you done for this. And then they're telling you have to list every day and all of that. When people are starting out, they haven't got the money to go buy a product to be listing every day. And then if you're not selling every day, or if you're not selling 10, 15 items every day, but you're listing 20, 30 items a day, you have to have a warehouse or some massive space to keep your item, because if you continue to get good sales, you have to be continuously listing every day for your items to be on front page, for people to see them, to buy them. But you're listing more than you're selling. I've made money on eBay. I've made money on Amazon. I haven't made no money on Shopify, but I've lost more than I've made on all of them. And these are stuff that people don't tell you about. Take it from me. Like I said, I was making £500 a week in profit on Amazon. And then all of that went to pot. A lot of people don't tell you this. All they tell you about, oh, you can make 10,000 in a month. They don't tell you about the downsides of it, the downfall of it, because they want to sell you a story. Everybody want to sell you guys a course online, and I'm not here about that. I don't want to. I'll give you the tea free. You get what I mean? I tell you what happens for free. I'm not gonna come and sell you a story. Oh yeah, I made £500 a week, and this is what you can do. Yeah, you can do it, but trust me, when you're ready to lose, you will lose, and you'll lose big. I'm in debt right now because of what I lost on Amazon. Nearly £18,000. I'm in debt by what I lost on Amazon. And that's because Amazon don't care about nobody but their customers and themselves. Amazon don't give a damn about sellers. And I see Shopify is ready to do the same thing because they don't do no adverts and tell you to be wary of scammers. They don't tell you about the rules and stuff like that. Yeah, they might put it in writing, but a lot of people don't remember what they've read if they don't go on it because they're spending so much time trying to get their Shopify. And why is it so hard? On Vinted, you just write up some stuff, list them, and put them out. Depop the same. Why everything has to be so hard on Shopify? They'll tell you that it's easy to do this, that. It's hard to sell on Shopify because you have to be advertising every single day on all platforms. They don't even make it easy for you to put up a little shopping bag so that people can tap on to go to your stuff. You have to be jumping through hoops. And that's why they're telling you, oh, you need professional, blah, blah, blah. Not everybody wants to do that. People would love to learn to do stuff for themselves. They don't want a professional to fix their store for them because if something goes wrong or they want to change it, they can't do it because they didn't learn how to do it. I know you guys have heard me blabbering for too long. Thank you guys for watching. If this has been informative, hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell because we do a lot of stuff on this channel right here. Thank you guys again for watching.